Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Weshi's Comment TV, the tallest mind Black Africa. A storm is brewing in ODM as some members of the ODM refuse to support William Samoei Ruto. Members of ODM are divided and are not buying the idea of Raila Amor Odinga forming a coalition with one William Samoei Ruto. These leaders, especially those who come from Nairobi, like Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, TJ Kajwang, and Senator Onyoka of Kisii, are finding it very, very difficult to agree with the party leadership that it need to form a coalition with William Samoei Ruto. In this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at the reason why ODM is divided and why these leaders and many others who are actually not willing to talk because of political repercussions are refusing to play ball. Number one, in my view, Raila Amor Odinga is being accused of talking with both sides of his mouth. While Raila is in Luo Nyanza, he talks of supporting William Samoei Ruto. He talks of actually being behind William Samoei Ruto. But when he goes out of the Luo Nyanza, like in Western, he says that ODM is going to field a candidate. And many people are confused. So here, what we find is that Raila himself is causing confusion because he is not very forthright whether ODM is in government or not in government, or whether ODM is going to be on the ballot, is going to field candidates all the way to the presidency, or is going to agree with William Samoei Ruto. Number two, in my view, there are those who believe that if they support William Samoei Ruto, their careers is doomed. For example, if you look at somebody like Babu Owino, telling him to support William Samoei Ruto in Nairobi is something that is very, very difficult because the people of Nairobi, the people that he represents, find it very, very difficult to be in the government. If you look at Embakasi East, Embakasi North, and many parts of Nairobi, people are opposed to William Samoei Ruto's leadership. Many people are affiliated to Babu Owino because they support him because he's not in government and they don't want to be in government. So the fact that their constituencies are not supporting the government, the people they represent feel that they are not part of the government, is something that is motivating them to be of a contrary opinion. The other reason, in my view, there are those who believe that ODM will die a natural death if it supports William Samoei Ruto as a presidential candidate, because they will have no say, they will have nothing, they will be surrendering everything to William Samoei Ruto. There are also those who believe that ODM has invested so much and actually supporting William Samoei Ruto is like surrendering. There are also those who believe that if Raila loses and he does not vie for the presidency, then they are also going to lose. There are also those who actually supporting William Samoei Ruto half-heartedly. As long as Baba is supporting William Samoei Ruto, they support him. As long as he sees that he's not going to support William Samoei Ruto, they move with the wind. And these are the majority. But what this is doing to the party is that it is killing the dreams of the party of capturing power. And there are those who say that because a party's business is to capture power and nothing but to capture power, then Raila Amor Odinga is actually misleading them. There is also a feeling that what Raila is fearing is succession politics. Because if he's supporting William Samoei Ruto, it means that ODM is not going to have a clear leader, and more so with Raila's absence. And with Raila's absence, it means that it is William Samoei Ruto who is going to control ODM. Then it means that if these people are around to if these people are allowed to follow William Samoei Ruto, then William Samoei Ruto will not have time for them, and ODM is going to be completely finished. There are also those people who believe that Gachagua, who has never actually accused Raila Amolo Odinga since he was impeached, could be approached and requested to throw his weight behind Raila Amolo Odinga should he fail in the bid. I don't know whether this one would work, but if you look at Rigathi Gachagua has not been criticizing Raila Amolo Odinga since he was impeached. He used to criticize him when he was in government. He used to kuweka ile mitego yake State House kule Ikulu, Raila asiingie pale. But since he learned the lesson, there are some people who believe that they are not permanent enemies, and because Gachagua is so much willing to support anybody who is going to remove William Samoei Ruto from power, there are those who believe that that person is Raila Amolo Odinga. And if Gachagua has no problem of supporting Raila Amolo Odinga and throwing his weight and endorsing him and convincing his people, then that would be the best thing. So there are those who believe that Raila is actually running away from an opportunity that has been given on a silver platter if he's not going to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how this one is going to end, but when I look at it, even William Samoei Ruto is actually confused, because if Raila support him and these guys refuse to support him, what is likely to happen is that ODM is likely to emerge as a divided party. ODM is likely to come out as a party with no direction. And I believe that if William Samoei Ruto will be supported by Raila Amolo Odinga, what is going to happen is that there will be conflict, especially when it comes to candidates from various places. For example, the coast. William Samoei Ruto would like to have candidates at the coast and the western, and Raila Amolo Odinga would still like to have candidates. And it is during the campaign that you're likely to see a lot of friction. Those who are supporting, those who are vying in UDA ticket and those who are vying in ODM ticket, and this is going to work against both candidates, and that friction might benefit the opponent, and this is what many people are fearing. But people like Babu Wino, they are very much convinced that there is no way that they are going to throw their weight behind Babu Wino, and if not Babu Wino, William Samoei Ruto. And I can see a situation where Raila Amolo Odinga is going to differ seriously with some of these leaders. I can see a situation, especially in Western, where Western is going to determine the direction is going to take without the influence of Raila Amolo Odinga, without what he's going to tell them. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us see what is going to happen, because a day in politics is just too long. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.